Hey sheepies, it's Chelsea. Welcome to my makeup tutorial for Harley Quinn. This has been a long time coming, but as you can see, it's finally here. So first off, I'm using a really pale foundation, my god, with a beauty blender, and I am putting that all over my face to give me a nice even pale coverage. Then using a concealer to cover up my dark circles, and again using a beauty blender to blend that in. Also, don't mind my weird faces, I was watching a really intense YouTube video of a gameplay, so don't mind my really weird intense faces. Next I'm going to powder it, also that's the concealer I used. Next I'm going to powder it so my foundation actually stays in place and doesn't smear everywhere. Then I'm moving on to my brows, which I use a spoolie to comb them out with, and I use a dark brown shadow in the Naked Smoky palette to fill in my brows, and I don't really use any particular method, I just kind of fill my natural brows in an arch shape because I like my brows being arched. Next I'm using this actual blush set, and I'm using the darkest colour to go into my eyes for the pink. Pack this colour on a lot, that's the word, a pack. I pack this colour on a lot. As you can see, it comes up really light. So as you can tell here, I've packed it on really heavy. And of course I add inner corner highlight and upper brow bone highlight. Sorry, I was laughing at myself, I'm so weird. Next, from this big palette, I'm grabbing a really dark pink and I'm going into my inner corner and outer corner, and I'm going down the lines that I've drawn for Harley. And here you can see me going down the lines, and I've realised they're too harsh, so I will normally grab a blending brush and I will try and blend out the harsh lines. The steps I use for my pink eye is the exact same on the blue eye, with just different shades of blue, as you could see me pointing out there. Again with the blue, because it's a pretty light blue, I do pack the colour on pretty heavy as well. So here you can see I'm doing contour. Doing normal contour, I add a bit of blush, and I also do highlight. So here I'm adding black pencil liner to my waterline and my tight line. I recommend not doing your tight line unless you're fully comfortable with it. And as you saw before, I winged it out a tiny bit on my lash line. And here you see I'm thickening that line and getting emotional over my video. And I also bring it down underneath my waterline to give it a really smudged look, and you'll see I use my finger to actually smudge it out, so it's a little bit messy like Harley. I also use liquid liner to give myself a bigger exaggerated wing because I really like that look. But as I said, feel free to do whatever. Next, I'm doing mascara. I don't use false lashes as Harley because I don't like the look that gives. So I just use my everyday mascara that gives me very nice lashes. And I just use a few coats of that normally. And the next thing I do is I use this red lip pencil to fill in my lips with red, obviously, so my lipstick stays all day and doesn't bleed. And here I'm using a red lipstick by Rimmel to fill in my lips over the top of my lip liner. Back in these days, I used to do my tattoos with liquid liner. So I would just try and look at a photo and try and do her tattoos the best that I could, obviously in a mirror. Also, tip if you're doing the rotten, you have to do it backwards when you're looking in a mirror. So that's really difficult. But because I have done it so many times, I'm pretty used to it now. But yeah, just remember that because one day I have written it backwards before and it was really embarrassing. So yeah, just a little tip from me. So here I am putting in my Harley ear cuff that I made myself. It was a simple ear cuff from a jewellery store called Lavisa in Australia, and I just super glued safety pins to it and spray painted it gold. And of course I'm putting on my wig because, as you could clearly tell, I had a lot of hair, and also I was not a blonde. So for the purpose of that video I had my hair in a low bun, but normally I would undo my hair and spread it all around my wig cap. This wig is actually a wig I got from a op shop during their Halloween time, and since then I've improved it so much. So if you guys want a tutorial on my new wig, which is this one, but just very, very much revamped, let me know in the comments and I will tell you all about it. So these hair ties are little pieces of craft foam with Velcro on either side, and I just painted them pink and blue. Here is the portion of the video where I'm just putting on my accessories. This glove was actually the other side of my Harley, my classic Harley glove, and I just painted it and put a piece of elastic at the bottom. My gold ring that you just saw was also from Lavisa. This choker I got off eBay. This is my completed Harley look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys also want me to do like a run through of my Harley cosplay, where I got my stuff, how I made it, like whether I made it or not, let me know down in the comments or on my Instagram. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I love you all very, very much, and I thank you all for your endless support. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!